I built this full stack Shopify clone without writing even a single line of code. All I did was write a Gemini.md file and instructed my Gemini CLI to write this from scratch and deploy it locally. And you can see that it is running now, and I can even execute actions like add items to cart and delete items from cart and things like that. Let's see how you can do the same. Today we are going to see how to build a full stack application using Gemini CLI without you having to write even a single line of code manually. All we are going to do is generate a prompt that will make Gemini CLI build the app for you. Let's see how we can do that step by step. Before going into the details, let's first look at the tech stack that we are going to be using. For database, we are going to use PostgreSQL. For backend, we'll be using Spring Boot since we are going to build it on Java. For frontend, we are going to use React.js. And for the tools, we are going to use Docker and Gemini CLI. Do note that this is not meant for beginners. This is mainly only for mid to advanced level engineers who already knows how to use the tools that I already mentioned. This is because AI is just a tool. It cannot simply replace your knowledge of how to use a language or how to execute commands and tools. You should already be knowing all of this, but you leverage AI to do mundane tasks like scaffolding a project and initializing classes and interfaces and things like that. AI is only going to help you speeden up the process, but it can never replace the knowledge of what Java is, what Spring Boot is, how to run a Java application, what Docker is, how to debug an application. All of this you'll have to already have knowledge of. With that being said, let's move on and look at the steps to execute this. There are primarily two steps here. The first one is to generate a file called Gemini.md, and the second one is to execute that Gemini.md file. Now, let's understand what is this Gemini.md file. This Gemini.md file is like a set of instructions that you give to your Gemini CLI. You can give instructions like what you are going to build, what set of instructions it needs to follow, and things like that. For example, you can add a line saying that you need an unit test case for every line of code that is written, which will make it more robust whenever it modifies or updates any line of code. Now, how do you generate a Gemini.md file? There are multiple ways to do it. You can even write your own Gemini.md file with all the instructions and commands. But the easier way to do is to ask Gemini itself to generate your Gemini.md file. Let me show you how. I have already created a prompt to generate a Gemini.md file and shared it in this link that I have given in the video description. Just open that link. Once you open that link, you will see this prompt template called as agent.md generator for a full stack web application. Now in that, it will be asking for two variables. One of it is the application name or title, and another one is the short description of the app. You can enter the title and description of any kind of web application that you are trying to build, and you will be getting a system prompt to generate the Gemini.md file. Let me show you an example. Let me build a kind of a Shopify clone website, which is kind of an e-commerce app which will sell t-shirts that I make. So essentially it's an online t-shirt store which people can log in and buy t-shirts from a t-shirt store. That is what I'm going to build now. Now let me enter the required details. So as you can see, I have entered a small title saying Fastorial t-shirt merch store. And for description, I am mentioning that it is going to be a Shopify clone for selling t-shirts online. Now if you scroll down, you'll see that there is a template already present, and whatever title that I gave is being replaced here, and whatever description I gave will be replaced in the mission statement. Now you can simply copy paste this. If you scroll down, you will see there's a copy to clipboard button. Click that and your system prompt is copied. Go to Gemini, paste the prompt that you just copied, switch to Pro mode, make sure that this is in Pro. Fast mode will be not creating the best Gemini.md for us, and then submit it. Wait for a few seconds and it will generate a MD file for you, which you can use as the Gemini.md for your project. My Gemini has finished execution, and as you can see, it created a neat prompt file with mission, the rules of execution, architecture and directory structure, initialization protocol, and all the steps in each of this category. Now all I have to do is copy this response. Now once we have copied the prompt, all we have to do is execute it using the Gemini CLI, which is the next step in our process. Now to install Gemini CLI, go to geminicli.com and click on the installation section on the left side, and it will give you the instructions to install. You can install it via npm, which is the easiest way to install it, or you can use any of these other formats as well. Since I have macOS, I used Homebrew to install Gemini CLI. Just make sure that you have Node.js version of at least 20.0 because when I tried it with 18, it gave me a lot of errors. Once you have installed Gemini CLI, go to your terminal and switch to the directory where you want your code to be present. Type code space dot. If you have VS Code installed, this will actually open VS Code in that directory. Once VS Code is open, right click on the left side here and click on new file. Type in Gemini.md to create the Gemini.md file. And whatever you copied from the Gemini website for your system prompt, paste it here. And it should bring in all of the Gemini.md content. Save this file and go back to terminal. Now, once you're back into terminal, type in Gemini space hyphen hyphen YOLO, which will open Gemini in a YOLO mode, which will not ask any questions to you. It will always execute all the commands without asking for any confirmation to you. This will make the process faster because you don't need to be present in front of your laptop for the execution to happen. You just run the command and you can step out for like 5-15 minutes and Gemini would complete all of the execution for you without asking you any questions. So once you have entered this, hit enter. And once you are inside the Gemini CLI prompt, you can see that you are in YOLO mode here. On the left side, it says you are in YOLO mode. And it gives some tips saying create Gemini.md files to customize your interaction, which is what we already did. Now let's ask it to execute the Gemini.md file. Here in the prompt or the message section, just say it execute Gemini.md to completion, which will instruct it to do everything that is mentioned in Gemini.md. Your whole full stack application will be started from scratch and completed to end. Once you enter that, hit enter. Now we wait for 5 to 15 minutes for all of the instructions in Gemini.md to take place, and then we come back to validate and verify whether it's running properly. Okay, it has been around 30 minutes now and my project has run to completion, and you can see that Gemini says I have completed the t-shirt store project. Let's see how it works. So let me go back to VS Code, and in VS Code you can see that it generated a file called todo.md. I actually instructed it to generate this todo.md file, and you can see that there were around 33 to-dos and it has completed all of this. So all the X marks are completed items, and as you can see there's a backend folder which has a Spring Boot application code. You can see inside src, main, Java. It has all the config, controller, DTO models, all of that. And inside test it has all the test classes as well. Okay, and if I scroll down to front end, you can see that the front end code is also here. All of the components and all of the assets and library files, all of them are present here in the front end code. And with that, pretty much all of the code is written. Let's test it and see. In the prompt that I generated, I asked it to actually write a Docker compose to start up the whole application. So you can see here the database, the backend, and the front end. All of them start from a single Docker compose.yaml. So let me start this Docker compose now. Let me go to the terminal menu on the top, click on new terminal, and let me type in Docker compose up-d, which will start the Docker compose in background mode. And you can see that it is running now. Let me go to my browser, and in my browser I'm going to open localhost 5173, which is where my front end is deployed. And you can see that the front end is up and running. Since there are no products in the backend DB, you can't see anything here. Let me add a few products and come back and see how the front end looks like. So even to insert the sample data, you can instruct Gemini like give me a few SQL insert statements to insert 5 products into the DB, and it will give you the SQL statement. So you can see here it gave me an insert command with 5 sample products, but it even asked whether you want it to execute the SQL statement itself, and then I mentioned yes and it inserted it. So I didn't have to do anything manually. Now if I go back to the browser, you can see that I already have a few t-shirts that Gemini inserted for me. Now I can also test other areas in the application like adding to cart and checking out the cart. So all of this is working fine for me. So there might be still issues. You cannot get a fully polished application on the first shot itself. If there are errors, you will have to manually prompt it again. So since Gemini is the one who created the application right now, you can ask Gemini itself to fix the issues one by one. If you want to add a new feature, you can ask Gemini to do it, and it will do all of that for you. In the end, you will have to first of all understand what was the code that was generated by Gemini, and you will have to know what prompts to write to fix the upcoming items. This demo actually concludes what is the possibility of Gemini and how you can leverage the Gemini.md file to auto scaffold and create a full end-to-end application using Gemini itself. Thank you for watching, and if you would like to see more tutorials like this, let me know what other agent or tool you want me to explore and I will explain it to you. Please like and subscribe if you like the video. See you guys in the next one. Bye.